Hello friends. So today I'm back to playing with a little sponge. I was playing with one over the weekend and thought I'd go ahead and share that with you. So I'm going to use, if you don't need to know about supplies, you can just cruise on by this, but I've got the Artisto paper, fabulous texture. They are back for sale again. If you're in, or actually out of the country, US, you can get Meeden, which is fantastic. It's my other favorite, but this is really textured. I save them all, log these. I have tons of these I refer back to. And then I've got my little sponge. I'm using my Paul Rubens My Lane palette. You know, I love this palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that a spritz. If you're a beginner, these are hard, and you just activate them by giving them a little spray. And I think the colors I will use are going to be this kind of red violet that I have in my palette here. Maybe some of this, maybe some yellow, I don't know, let's see. So what I'm gonna do is I've wet my sponge, but I wring it out, so it's just damp. And then I'm gonna go into, let's pick up some of that purpley color I took from my palette and put over into this palette. But I've got some right here too, so I'm gonna pick some of that up. There we go. Okay, so what I'm gonna start with first is, I wanna make up, been really into bouquets lately for some reason. I had a girlfriend that got married and I just have been kind of into those lately. So I've got that here. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse that out of my sponge. And then I think I'll go in with maybe some blue. So I'm just twisting my sponge around in there. Oh yeah, there we go. Maybe put that in my palette. Yeah, I kind of like that. There we go. I could even at this point just go in with my brush. I did something similar to this the other day, but I kind of wanted to use the sponge predominantly. I might even be able to, how about if we even do this? Ooh, yeah, there we go. Just play, see what you come up with. There we go. I want it to be a bit kind of just wild and random. There we go. So it's getting kind of prettier and prettier, I think. And then I'm gonna go in with just a bit more of that blue. When you're splattering, by the way, use a lot of water. Otherwise it just kind of doesn't move or do much of anything. So right there, I didn't quite have enough water on there. Yeah, there we go. So I kind of started with a sponge. Now what I'm going to do is go in, rinse my brush, and this is a number 8 round. I will link all of this down below, and let's just go into, I don't know, we all have our go-to green. I kind of like the sap green or tree green, they call it in my lane. And just gonna mix some of that in my palette there. And then I'll start drawing or painting in some little leaves. And for these, I'm just doing little dabs, you guys. Dab, 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 like that. Maybe changing the colors. Look how pretty. And purple and green, by the way, I always love purple and green because they're kind of opposites. Let me spin my palette around here. Excuse the noise. I got this new palette, which I love, but for filming, it's a little bulky. But this one stays on my desk, so that's fine. There we go. Just dab, dab, dab. Look how cute. I mean, this would be the cutest card ever, I think. Look at that. Oh my gosh, so cute. So I'm going to now add in, oops, That got a little bit dark, darker than I wanted. Rinse that off my brush, go back into that tree green. There we go. And so this is maybe, I think what I'm actually gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I bought a hot pink vase this weekend. I think I'm gonna put that in a hot pink vase. Or brown might be kind of grounding. So let's go with brown. I know, I'm crazy, you guys. But that's how I do things. I do things like kind of spur in the moment. And watch this, you guys. I'm gonna follow what the watercolors did here. So I'm gonna make a few little like delphinium type things. So let's go into our purple. And it's already kind of sticking out over here. Get a little bit more water. Look at that. So fun, right? And I mean, I'm literally following what the watercolors were already doing, which is always kind of fun. You know, see where the watercolors kind of spread out. And look how cute that is. So quite often I will see little things like that and I just go in and follow what's there. Okay, so we're about right here. I'm kind of changing my mind, and you take creative license as well and go in, and because this is a little bouquet, I think it would be really cute with just a little raffia ribbon. So let's do that. Let's see, let's grab some more of our pink, our green. There we go. And I'm just using the tip of my brush to get these little wildflower stems. Look how cute. Isn't that so adorable? And I wish I knew calligraphy, because boy, calligraphy would be really pretty here. And then I'll just take, let's go with, we've got some Van Dyke brown and loading the side of my brush. And I'm gonna just do, I love raffia, and I think it's so pretty with bright pink colors, but look at how easy this was. Sponge, then go in and a little splatter. And here we go. Let's get it a little wet. There we go. And I mean, this would be an adorable little card. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I'll go in. I just washed my brush. I'm going to pat it off and just go right along the edge to kind of get a bleed. Rinse it off, pat it off. Just right there. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I like cards that I come across that I can make rather easily, so I can do maybe several at a time. And there you go. There's a cute little bouquet. Now, if you were good at calligraphy, oh my gosh, you could write all kinds of really cute little things here. I'm not, so. And I hope you give that a try. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are so fun. I love working with you. I love teaching and sharing as much as I can. And join me over on Patreon too, because I kind of started that. Number one, a lot of you asked, how can I donate $2 or $5 or what have you? So I did it for that as well, but you can also share pictures there. You can't do that here on YouTube, and I love seeing what you guys are doing. All right, I hope you give this a try. I'll be right here reminding you, you are an artist, and thank you so much for being here. I will list all the supplies down below, and I hope you give this a try too. All right, I'll see you soon.